Secrecy is extremely important to Hermetic practitioners, and the principle of secrecy is so strong in Hermetic tradition that the actual term Hermetic has now come to mean hidden away. We hear about hermetically sealed things. Franz Barden puts secrecy as one of the 4 pillars of King Solomon's temple that hold up our practice, and he makes some very strong statements about how discreet a practitioner should be. But why is this important? Is it about keeping something holy or special? Is it about avoiding persecution, which we can understand from the last few hundred years of history? Today, this is what I'd like to discuss. If we look at our Hermetic practice, it involves subtle forces which are of the mind. And for this reason, we want everything to be controlled. We want to have an experiment where there are no outside or confusing factors getting in the way. And this is the most important aspect of secrecy. So if you keep talking to different people about your practice, their own doubts, their own beliefs will be able to touch on the very force you're working with. And indeed, even by speaking about something, you open the energy up. So then their beliefs and their thoughts start to interact with the charge you're trying to create. You'll find this very obviously if you have a very strong experience. If you have a spiritual experience, it feels very powerful, and you express it to other people, you'll feel that charge leave you. Well, the same is true with your exercises. So if you keep talking to different people, especially people who are not in tune with what you're doing, you will disperse all your efforts. And it's for this reason that practitioners are very cautious about displaying, because when you display, you open up, and can you imagine the hundreds of different people with doubts and their own take on what you're doing contributing. So it's a big sacrifice. If you're helping someone else or doing something that should have an effect on someone else, and you feel morally you need to get the person's permission, often you need to wait till the person has forgotten about what you've been talking about and their mind's actively not on it anymore. So how do we balance this with getting help? Well, here's the important thing. If you have a teacher, you do need to open up. But the teacher, of course, has already done the things you're doing. So their beliefs are positive and their contributions should be good. So we kind of have a hierarchy here. Someone outside the group, you don't talk to them about these spiritual things at all. Someone within that group, you can talk to, but with caution. Don't let anyone into your sanctuary. With your teacher, you can open up, because that current's going the right way and should be positive. And because it's needed for the kind of delicate adjustment that happens. The other reasons for secrecy are side effects, but they're analogous. So the persecution that happens externally also happens, of course, in the world of thoughts. So let's be very careful